Hi again, YouTubers. So it is that time for a haul video, and I'm splitting them into 2 hauls this month simply because I discussed with you guys last month. I discussed it, like we sat down and had a conversation. On my last haul video, I asked, would you guys rather see it in 2 different hauls or in 1? And everyone, not one single person, said 1 haul. So I am splitting it into 2 hauls, which I think is better because I can kind of sit down and kind of talk to you guys a little bit more than when I'm putting it all in one. I feel like I'm very, very rushed. So lighting is slightly different. I moved a couple things around, make it a little bit better, a little bit more realistic. Sorry, that one bracelet right there makes me look like I have a piece of hair out of whack, but it's a bracelet. Anyway, I'm going to jump right into it and start with the only thing that was sent to me this month, and it is a box from FabFitFun. And if you haven't seen these yet, I have shown these before in videos. These things are so fun to get. So you get this box, it looks like this, and pardon me if you keep seeing me glance down, it's a little bit easier to see rather than the viewfinder back there. And it comes with a bunch of different stuff in it. So I'm going to go through these and tell you what they are. The first thing that I got in here is by FRENDS, and is a set of earbuds. And I love earbuds. I am not a big headphone person. I know people like them for like noise canceling, but I've never had an issue with these. And look, they have rose gold to them. How cute. I absolutely love earbuds, and I love the fact that this comes with a little pouch too. That's pretty awesome because you can throw it in your bag easier. Next thing is a Zoya polish in the color Vanessa, which is kind of funny because it kind of looks like the polish color I have on right now, which is Butter Queen Vic. Very pretty color. Might use that next time. We'll see. I got a wine stopper and charm set, and this wine stopper's cute. It has a little guy that you put in, and he's like hanging upside down, which is pretty cute. This smelled amazing. This is a candle nut buttercream, and it's a big old jar of it, and it smells awesome. It smells nutty, but not like, I don't know, it smells floral too. It smells so yummy. I'm excited to play with that. Got a little shopteeks.com. These cards are super cute. Watch. Isn't that cute how they send you a little gift card? $25 gift card. Dermalogica, Meet Dermalogica, Special Cleansing Gel, Multi-Active Toner, and Skin Smoothing Cream. So it comes with these 3 here. And, oh, and that was the other thing, is I changed my camera settings, so hopefully you guys are seeing the things that are closer up that I'm cropping for you to get better visuals on. Hopefully you can see those better now. We'll see after this video. I won't know until I edit it. This is my 3rd time taping this. Got a little pair of gloves. How cute are these gloves? I love gloves like this that have the fingers open so you can still, you know, be on your phone and stuff. They're really quite cute and they're comfy. And then the last thing in the box is a reed diffuser, and I like reed diffusers. I use those. And this is in cinnamon. And it's pretty. I've never heard of this brand though. EJH, not heard of that. So I'm excited to play with that stuff. And they are kind enough, they always supply me with a discount code for you guys. I will put it below. I believe it's just LisaSz09, but check below just to be on the safe side. I will also post a link down there. Next thing that I picked up was, I placed an order. Brianna Stanko here on YouTube has a shop called Premier Look that I ordered. I changed my skincare in December, if you guys follow me. I went from Road and Fields to medical grade skincare, and I'm using the Obagi line, the New Derm line. And I got it from her site because she offered me a 20% off code. She always has different codes off, things like that. There was a code at the beginning of middle of January that had 20% off, 20% off site-wide. So I ordered things from the Obagi that I use twice a day. So something I use morning and night, such as like toners, moisturizers, like things like that. I'll tell you what they are. I did forget to buy the face wash. I need to buy another one of those. So I think she has a code on one of her most recent videos. I will double check if there is. I will put it below. But I bought the Obagi New Derm Toner, and it just comes in a nice squirt bottle. Just squirt it onto a cotton pad. I got the New Derm Clear, which is the skin balancing and corrector cream. Use this in the morning and night, and you just squeeze this out of this as well. I also got the Hydrate Facial Moisturizer. This is the Obagi Medical, I think it's called, yes. And these are actually really nice. Let me know if you guys want a full, I was thinking I would do a full review of skincare Once I've used one whole full set is typically when I do it, which I think is 3 months in. So Obagi Medical, and it's Hydrate Moisturizer. I use this morning and night. And this is the most amazing moisturizer if you are oily combination skin tone. I love that stuff. My girlfriend, Anne-Marie, was also telling me about a brand that she loves, Revision Skincare, and they have this product called Necktafirm, firming for neck and décolleté. And I started using this one already. This is what the package looks like. I put it back in here to show you guys. It comes in a tub with a like scooper to it. This is what it looks like. Sorry if you hear Scotch down there. He's running around down there. And I've already started using it, and it smells amazing. It smells so good. And that's one thing about Obagi. They either don't have scent or they don't smell that great, but works. But this smells amazing. So I just tried that last night and this morning for the first time. So excited to play with those. They also sent me 2 samples of the SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic Serum and the lactic gel cleanser. 2 samples here. I think they always include samples in. But I need to buy my foaming face wash and the vitamin C serum because that thing should have lasted me forever, but I spilled it the other day. So I need to buy another one of those. Go from here, Sephora. Let's go to Sephora. Let's start with samples. I've got another sample of the Benefit They're Real Primer. I am loving this stuff. It is an awesome eyelash primer. Absolutely loving it. They have a code, I think still, recently I got this. It was Mink Lash. So if you're interested in trying this out, get a sample of it and give it a try. I had 2 orders online and 1 in a store. Formula X. I cannot read the color of that. Maybe I'll do this color next on my nails. It's kind of a really deep plum color. Excited to give that one a try. I had ordered online the Dolce & Gabbana Perfect Mono Cream Eye Color. And I had ordered it in the color Nude. And I will show you this. I do have it on today. Comes in a cute little glass jar, has the gold top to it. It's kind of hard to get your finger in there, but I use a little brush. So that's the color right there. It's kind of hard to see. It's kind of a pinky nude color, but it does not go on as pinky as you see. But this stuff, guys, I am loving how my eyeshadow stays on with this stuff. So I loved it so much with the second order. I'm going to jump around with the orders. I ordered 2 more. So I ordered the color Desert and the color Zamba Beige, I think it is. Desert was what I was hoping was going to be similar to, you'll be able to see that in there, to Groundwork by MAC. It's similar, but the downside with it, oh geez, I got my nail in it, is that I have it on today. It definitely has more of a grayish undertone to it. You can see it there. So that's the nude one, and then that's Desert. I wanted to love it. I wanted to love it. It's just, I don't think that's it. It just turned to gray, plummy undertone. Too much like a sable. MAC Sable is what it kind of reminds me of. And then this is the Zamba Beige. This one I thought wasn't going to be this. All of these ones, when you put them on, aren't as dark as what you see in the pot. And this one is super dark. Let's see here. I'll put it over here. So I'll show you what it looks like. Zamba Beige. Don't know where they came up with that. Maybe maybe it's the wrong name. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. That's just way too dark. I won't be able to really use that. I tried using it as a liner, but it was too light as a liner, but it's too dark as, yeah. So I have a feeling those 2 are going to have to go back. I'm kind of bummed about that. But that being said, I placed an order online and I got the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Concealer. If you guys saw my last haul video, I picked up the corrector version in R22, I think it was. I should wipe these off my hand. I picked it up in R22 and it is a really nice pink undertone. I think it's a little bit too light. I'm not sure. These colors, their descriptions are not good on these colors, okay? So this is Y23 and this is a light to medium. Wait till I swatch it. You tell me if you think this is light to medium. Anybody? Thoughts? That is just straight light to me. I have it on today. Super, super, super light on me. So I have in my cart to order the medium. because that light is just, that is light. So it feels really nice. I mean, it covers well. Like even when you blend it out, it does a good job, but it is light, light, light. So on the same subject of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, they redid their HD foundation, the Invisible Coverage Foundation. And again, their color descriptions are horrible. I picked up R250 because I do tend to have a pink undertone to my skin. And I picked this one up, and it's a typical, it looks exactly like the old packaging. I'll show you these and show you the difference. I picked up R250. All right, tried it on. It is way, 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 way too pink for me. Okay, so this is R250. So I knew that was too pink for me. So I was out shopping and running errands, and I happened to be near the Sephora for JCPenney's and figured I would stop in. There was a girl there, Cheyenne. She was amazing. She's in the Sephora inside of JCPenney's in Abingdon, Maryland, and she's awesome. I have never had someone color match me correctly to a foundation. And she matched me to number 125, which is now, the old number was 125, which is now Y315. It is what I have on right now, and it is a perfect match for me. Perfect match. Like, you won't even be able to see it on my skin other than it covered up imperfections. Like, that's the R1. This is the Y one. Like, how amazing did she do matching that up? It is phenomenal. She was awesome. So I'm absolutely ecstatic about that. I absolutely, absolutely love that. And I just am like wowed by it. Next thing I had ordered online. Actually, let's just in the store, since I was in the store. While I was talking to Cheyenne, I said to her, what else is new out there? You know, do I need to try anything? And she said, oh, Kat Von D has these new shade and light blushes. She's like, have you heard of the eye and face palette? She's like, now she has blushes. And I was like, oh. It took me a while to pick one though, because the dark colors in it seemed a little bit too dark. The light colors seemed a little bit too light. It was definitely interesting. I think there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different colors. I picked up the color Mickey and Mallory, which this is what it looks like. And you open it up and it has the 2 different shades. I will show you this, the lighter one and then the darker one. Okay, that's these 2 right here. Let me swatch those on here. So you have the lighter one and the darker one. Okay, lighter one obviously in the bottom, darker one is actually in the middle. And then you can wear them together. So it's kind of like getting 3 blushes in one. So lighter, darker, and then mixed together. Now, I will say, they're beautiful. It is what I have on my cheeks right now. I kind of took the darker one down into more the contour line, then the lighter one blended it up in, and then I have a highlighter over it. My biggest problem with it is this. Do you see this? Do you see how this is crooked? When I got it, it was straight. It keeps turning. Look. It keeps turning. That is so annoying. So I'm kind of bummed about that part. Let's see here. Then, but I like the concept of it. It's just that whole thing with it moving is annoying. Then placed an order, another order I had online along with one of these others. It was the Hourglass Ambient Strobe Lighting Powder in the color Iridescent Strobe Light, which is what I have on my cheeks right now. I love this. I was hoping this would be a really good dupe for, this is what the packaging looks like, for the Laura Mercier Matte Baked Radiant Highlighter 01, whatever. It's the same size as the blush. I got the more pink toned one. Show you a swatch. It is just gorgeous. I think I'm going to pick up another color. Look at that. Like, look how it catches the light. How pretty is that? It is just gorgeous. It is not too overdone, not too underdone. Absolutely gorgeous. I definitely think I want another color in these. Let me know suggestions, so you might see that in the next haul video. I don't know why I keep putting things away, because I'm just going to have to take them back out of the box again. Then I picked up, I'd heard someone talking about these, and I forget who it was, the Too Faced Melted Chocolate Liquefied Long Wear Lipstick. I already knew I liked these, but I had trouble with the color selection in the regular ones. So I picked up these 2. I picked up the color Chocolate Honey, which is a more matte color, and then if you see the reflection in this one is called Metallic Chocolate Diamonds. I have them both on today, which is pretty cool. They're fun to layer. I like that with them. So this is the Chocolate Honey, and this is the one that I wasn't sure about, and it's the one I love the most. They are the same packaging with the plastic tube, and then they have the sponge tip applicator that when you squeeze it, some product comes up. and then you can just apply the product. So this color here is a beautiful, like, bronzy nude. It's just gorgeous. Like, look at that color. How pretty is that? I just am in love with that. I absolutely love it. I have on a Too Faced liner underneath of it. I let that sit for a minute or two, and then I put on this one. Now, when I saw this tube, I was like, oh no. Look at that. It looks like purpley, looks like sable. Same thing, and then, but watch this. Wait until you see how this reflects the light. Look at that. It is just gorgeous. And over top of that one, I just put it in the center. I love it. And they stay on really, really well. And they're very moisturizing. They're not drying at all. Just keep wiping these things off my hands. Last thing that I picked up, I bought this online at Sephora because I haven't seen it in a store yet, but I already loved the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette, which I have a review coming up on this, I think Friday. I taped that one already. This is what the packaging looks like. This thing, I am so excited. How pretty. Now these are not very travel friendly, I'm not gonna lie. They're big and bulky, but look at these colors. They are so, so, so pretty. Nice pinks and peaches. Just gorgeous. So let's see here. Let me swatch these for you. There's Angel, Easy, and Cherry on the top. So Angel, Easy, and Cherry. Let me see if I can, oops, get this figured out. I'll run them the same length of the way they are. Whoa. Let's see here. Wait, nope, did that wrong. How'd I do this? There we go. All right, so Angel is at the top, Easy is in the middle. Wait, no. Yeah, Angel, Easy, and Cherry. Those three right there, going right down the middle. So they are just so pretty. Cherry's the only one that I think I might not wear in those ones. And then on the bottom, you have OC, Hush, and Lo-Fi. Okay, which don't look like much on my hand right here. But when you swatch them, this is so pretty. All right, can you see those? So you, oh, wait. There we go. So you've got, on the top, you have OC, and then Angel, and then Lo-Fi. They are just beautiful. And that OC is deceiving. It's got a beautiful shimmer to it. It's very, very, very pretty on. So I am so excited about that. Now, I love blush palettes. I love them more than eye palettes, which is random. But I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep putting stuff away. But I will say that generally I like them because they are very travel friendly and you have everything with you color-wise as far as blushes. But that one is not very travel friendly. So that being said, on to the next, Sephora. One thing I am not going to pick up at Sephora that people have been talking about a lot is that new Becca foundation. I have just not heard one single person say good things about it. So I think I'm skipping out on that. Unless somebody tells me something different. Then this just came in. Now I taped this haul video. This is so funny. I taped this haul video 3 times. This is my 3rd time. And this came in between the 2nd and 3rd time. So it is the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel Mascara in 10 Noir, which is the black one. I have heard so many people rave about this. I was like, all right, fine. I just have to give it a try. Typical Chanel packaging. Let's see what the brush looks like. I have no idea. That is an interesting brush. So it's kind of like a regular brush, but then it has like these little divots in it. It's interesting. Now I'm kind of excited to try that. I'm excited to play with that. So that is that. Then I placed an order at Amazon. I tend to self-tan. Not that you can tell, trust me, this lighting does wash me out slightly, but it's much more true to color for you guys in swatches. But with that said, I tend to always keep some sort of like mitt, exfoliating mitt in my shower. And my one I have now is just kind of starting to look raggedy. So I went on to Amazon and I found this one by Dermasori Deep Exfoliating Mitt. This is what the packaging looks like. And this is what the mitt looks like. And it's actually totally different than any mitt I've ever owned. It's very thin. You can almost see through it. But it feels like it's really going to exfoliate well. So I'm excited for that. On Amazon, I placed an order. I heard someone talking about this. They're called Black's Snag-Free Hair Elastics. Have you ever heard of these? It comes on a little card. They're about $4 for a set of them. There's how many a set? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them it looks like. It's hard to tell. They're clear little plastics right here. It's got to be better than carrying a plastic on my wrist like this, but I've heard they're really great. So I'm excited to play with those and try. On the subject of hair, I went into Sally Beauty Supply to pick something up, and this is going to be an interesting little story. Okay, so bobby pins. Bobby pins are bobby pins, right? There's no difference. For years, I've always bought my bobby pins at Sally Beauty Supply just because it was always easy. I bought a large amount of them. I didn't worry if I lost them. I always had bobby pins with me. And then I tried I think I was somewhere and I needed them, and I bought some at the drugstore, and then I bought some at they never stay in my hair. They don't grip well, they fall out, they loosen up too fast, they don't stay like interlocked together. Horrible. So I always get my bobby pins at Sally Beauty Supply, and I buy them in this huge container, which doesn't look so huge, but it is pretty huge. And it is called the Meta Grip Premium Bobby Pins. I think there's like 100 in here. I buy the color bronze. Like, look how many there are in here. Like, you're not going to run out for a long, long, long while. These things, if you've ever had trouble with bobby pins in your hair, give these a try. That's not the only way they sell them. You don't have to buy them in the large container. They also sell them in the little strips like they usually do. So this is what it looks like. It looks like a typical bobby pin. It's a little bit wider and thicker, but the key is how the grip is here. Like, it's so hard to explain. They just grip in so well, and they're so tight that they really get in there and hold your hair. Love them. It's like $7 for 100 of them. That'll last me like 2 years. So then I was walking around, and I've been doing my hair a little bit differently. Not that you can tell today. It's kind of a pain today, and it's been brushed out, and it's a mess. So, but with that, I have some hair clips that I use that are just from came with a curling iron or something like that. And they were fine, but my hair would slip when I was doing it. I've been doing it a little differently, and it just slipped. So I had heard that these are really great, and they're called the Croc Clip Color Track Tools. This is what they look like. They look like little, crocodile teeth. This is the brand. I don't remember how much they were, but I figured I'd give this a shot. Why not, right? Then I was getting ready to leave, and as I was walking out, I noticed this, and I had owned something similar to this a while ago. This is the wet brush. It's the most amazing detangling brush you'll ever use. This is what it looks like. I got mine in purple. They have all different kinds of colors. It is, oops, I used to have one that was called like the Tangle Tamer or something, and it didn't have a handle. It was hard to grip. It didn't work on tangles. I loved it at the time. And then I stopped using it because it really wasn't doing what I wanted to do. This thing is awesome. I just brushed my hair out now. It didn't make my hair frizzy or anything like that. It is really awesome. Now they do have one called the Shine too. I might go get that one. I don't know if it's worth it or not, but I might. I'm really enjoying this one. It's weird. It looks like every other brush you've ever seen, but it is totally different. Give it a shot if your hair tangles really easily. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any questions and what I am wearing. I have on the Guerlain Les Ors Primer, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD in the Y315. I have on the IT Cosmetics, I think it's called Celebrate Powder set. I have on Tarte CC Corrector, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD that I showed you in the Y23 under my eyes. I use that same IT Cosmetics powder to set under my eyes. Hourglass Bronzer, the Kat Von D Shade and Light in Mickey and Mallory, the Hourglass Lighting Powder, Iridescent Strobe Light Powder. On my eyes is the Dolce & Gabbana Nude and the Dolce & Gabbana Desert. Then I kind of have a hodgepodge of things because that desert made it a little bit more gray than I wanted it to be. So I have on the Hourglass Modernist. It's like Infinity Modernist palette. I don't know if Infinity is the color or Modernist is. I don't remember. A couple different things there. And then I realized that it was just getting too gray undertone for me. So I went back in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light, the peach color that's in there, and kind of blended out the crease at least to warm it up a little bit. I have on Laura Mercier Pan Liner with a little bit of Estee Lauder Little Black Liner. Benefit Their Real Primer with Lancome Hypnos Drama Mascara. Benefit Gimme Brow and Anastasia Brow Wiz on my brows. Just a little bit of the Anastasia. I have on that Too Faced lip liner that I forget the color of. I'll try and list that below. Along with the Too Faced Melted Honey, Chocolate Honey, and Chocolate Diamonds. I think that's everything on my face. My shirt is from a little boutique in Cape Cod, but I will try and see if I can find something similar. Stella and Dot, I have on the Aurora, the Nova, and then the Nova Drop. I have on my bridge bracelet, which I love, with the chain you guys might have seen while I was showing you things, to the ring. And then I have on the Terra, T-E-R-R-A, I believe it is, leather wrap bracelet and the cage cuff. All my, my signature ring. All my other jewelry is the same. My hair this morning was curled with a Hot Tools, I think this might be a 1 inch, 1 1/4 or 1 inch curling iron. It has lasted all day, and now I just brushed it out, and it is 3:30. I brushed it out before this video. It held it fine. It wasn't my favorite. I prefer to use the Babyliss Pro in the 1 1/2 inch when I do my hair the way that I tried to do it today. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if there are any products out there that are new that you would like to see, and please let me know if there's anything you would like to see a review on here. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a great day. Bye.